90.3 AMP Radio. Proud to be Calgarian.
Rain, rain, rain. That's the theme of the day. Rainfall warning still in effect for Calgary. 17 is the high today.
Mandatory evacuations have now been issued for Calgary for these areas. Mission, Elbow Park, Stanley
Flooding
Park.
taking over. It's insane.
We got so many cop cars ripped by us with the lights just flashing.
Call up the friends, call up the family tonight. Find yourself a safe place to stay, okay?
I was on that Cap Rope Bridge earlier today, and I had this vision of it washing away when I saw the river.
It was crazy seeing everybody walking down the street with their pets and their suitcases down 25th Ave there.
I just saw a military convoy, about like 15 military vehicles driving into Calgary.
100,000 Calgarians have been evacuated from their homes. These are the worst floods that Calgary has ever seen.
It's like a movie right now. It's shocking.
The people who have been evacuated from their homes, like you in Mission and, on 4th Street and all these areas where the river is, what are you going to go back to?
Driving by Memorial and 17th, Deerfoot right by there, and the water is gonna, by like 3 o'clock, it's probably gonna be over the highway. It looks like a raging ocean.
You can see the water's flooded all of the Stampede grounds and the Saddle Dome and 17th Avenue.
Yeah, her car got washed away, so we're not sure where that is. But yeah, she tried to drive out of town and she got turned away, and then they all got stuck.
We've been out, and there's just tons, like hundreds of people that have been lining up for gas and for food.
Our number one priority remains safety. Despite improvements, we are still in emergency mode.
I think there's a whole lot of us across the city of Calgary putting in a lot of hours in the next few days.
I met guys who've been working for 18 hours. They called themselves laborers at the water treatment plant, hand pumping water off the floor. I only have one priority. It's not my primary priority. It's my only priority right now, which is to ensure everybody is safe.
We're hearing now that the inside of the Saddle Dome is completely filled with water.
If you were a hockey player walking out on the tunnel onto the ice, you would be underwater yourself. It is a total loss.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Like, I'm still in shock and still shaking.
There are still 24,000 NMAX customers without power.
Hashtag Calgarystrong on Facebook and Twitter.
We've just asked Edmonton Fire for 100 bodies and equipment to help with the pumping out of structures.
Folks, we've turned a corner. We're still in a state of emergency.
I was just visiting Second Cup in Mackenzie Town, and all their tips today are being donated to the flood relief, and I thought that was a wicked idea, that everyone around the city should be doing that.
We're hearing now that 65,000 Calgarians can return home. The mandatory evacuation order has been lifted.
There are pockets of downtown where normalcy will not return for weeks.
We want to restore the city as quickly as possible.
So in awe of all the people who have been helping out over the last 48 hours, the first responders, the police, the firefighters, EMS, and everyone who's just kind of dropped everything and has been working their tails off.
The city of Calgary took a pretty hard hit, but we're a resilient city. This is a city that bounces back very, very well, and we're all going to pull together.
90.3 AMP Radio. Proud to be Calgarian.